Hi. In certain cases, you want to display a text at the end of the document or the end of a section. So you cannot do this with a footer because the footer would show on each page. Now, you can do this with a text box and position the text box correctly versus a specific paragraph. I will show you here how to do that. So this is a 2-page document, and as you can see, this text is only at the end of the second page. If I go to another opportunity and I generate the same document, there is only a 1 page, and now the text is at the end of the first page. If there would be 3 pages, 10 pages, the text will always sit at the end. Let me show you how I did this. Okay, first of all, let's go to a Word document. I have already a Word document prepared, but I'm gonna walk you through it step by step. So I'm just gonna copy this text to use afterwards, and then I'm gonna delete the text box that I've created. So step 1 is we're gonna switch on the paragraph view. So with this I can see all the paragraphs, and I'm going to position myself at the last paragraph in the document. So this is the paragraph on which I want to show the anchor. If this paragraph is empty, that's not a problem. This is just, the text is just there for indicating that I want to position it here. So here I'm going to insert now a text box. Okay, just a simple text box. The text box I can position wherever I want. I'm gonna stretch it so that it's match the table size, for instance. Okay, I'm gonna delete the content, paste the content that I already had, and now I'm gonna make sure my text box looks correctly. So first of all, I'm gonna make sure the size, fix the size to a fixed height and a fixed width. That's step 1. Then I'm gonna align it centered to the page so that it's always nicely in the center of the page, and I'm gonna also align it to the bottom of the page. So now you see it already moves, so it jumped to the bottom of the page, and you can see the anchor here. So let's zoom out. If I have my text box selected, you see that it's anchored right here. So this is linked to this paragraph. If this paragraph moves, then it will also always be at the bottom of the page. Now let's say that I move this paragraph to the next page. You will see that it now also moved to the bottom of the next page. That's exactly what we intend to do. You can see here that it's, I'm going to undo the changes, obviously, just to work on 1 page. And if I select the text box, you can see it's still anchored to this paragraph. Also the text box, it now has a border. If you don't like that border, you can just say on the text box here, right click, format shape, and then you can say that you want no line and no fill, for instance. So now it's going to be transparent and there is not going to be a line inside the text box. Okay. That's it. That's the entire setup in the Word document to create this kind of setups to make sure that a box is only showing at the end of the last page. Now the configuration is pretty simple. You don't have to do anything in the configuration. So here I just have a data source. I have a table row, and the table row will make sure that the page grows beyond one page, so that the text box will be pushed to the next page if required. This setup, if I have this, I can test it, and now you will see that this one has a lot of products and the text box is nicely at the end of the second page. And if I have less products, like in this opportunity, the text box is nicely positioned at the end of the first page because there isn't a second page